So what's really interesting is if you ask people, what percentage of human wars do you think have been fought because of religion? You get answers, usually 70%, 80%, 90%. Some people who are a bit more, pro-religion might say 40, 50%. Even right now in the world, yes, there is religious warfare. You have ISIS and certain jihadi groups that are clearly fighting only because they have religious beliefs. If you actually look in the Encyclopedia of War, which is a multi-volume comprehensive study chronicling every known historical war going back thousands of years BC to today, the total numbers of religious wars, which means wars fought to promote a religion or because of a belief in a religion, it's 6.9%. The other 93.1% of wars were fought for secular reasons. The Great World Wars, both of them were not fought, of course, over religion. The greatest killing ideologies in human history were not religious: communism and nationalism. In pagan cultures, Julius Caesar wasn't moving because he thought it was some kind of religious obligation to expand into Gaul. And Genghis Khan later on wasn't expanding across the whole of Asia because he thought he had some religious obligation. There was power, there was resources. Then, as religions begin to take over these empires, then the wars that these empires fight become about religion. And there are some ideologically religious wars. But at the same time, you look around the world, there's plenty of warfare that is not religious. And across the span of human history, so little on average of war was actually religious. It begs the question, why do we think it is? And so the question, is religion responsible for warfare? I think there's no question there has been religious warfare. Religion has, in some particular religions more than others, got a lot to answer for in terms of the amount of violence done in their name. But at the same time, it's incredibly unfair to assume that there'd be no religion, there'd be no violence. The evidence is unambiguous. 93% of wars have had nothing to do with religion, and 98% of casualties in those wars have come from wars that had nothing to do with religion. But religion's also done wonders for actually getting the concept of peace as an ideal into human consciousness. It is that in the end is the thing that overpowers our fear and distrust and hatred that can bring so much more peace to the world.